Hi there, I'm Dr. Noel Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today, some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic: too many missed opportunities? Power down your mobile. The courtroom is hot. The lawyer drones on and on. The jurors are bored. The judge is bored. His Honor's gaze strays over to the jurors. One juror seems relatively awake. That's because said juror is texting one-handed, surreptitiously, down by his knee. But his interested expression gives him away. The judge booms, "Bailiff!" The bailiff strides over to the embarrassed juror and confiscates said phone. The 2 minutes of excitement have passed, the lawyer resumes the drone, and boredom sets in once again. So what's the big deal? Don't we all multitask all of the time? And who can keep up with 21st century life without access to our technology? Yes, to all of that. But here's the thing. When your attention is on your device, your eyes are no longer on where the true action is, whether that's in a courtroom, with your work team, with your partner, or your child, or even on what your dog is sniffing. What's that? When you walk said dog. Now, nonverbal communication is a huge part of our interaction. In fact, research indicates it's responsible for up to 93% of what we convey to another. Other studies indicate that between 60 and 70% of all meaning is derived from nonverbal behavior. So when your eyes are on your device, even if your ears are hearing what's being said, you are missing at least 60 to 70% of what's really being communicated, which means you're missing a huge percent of the opportunities for happiness and success, not to mention warning signs of potential danger or trouble brewing. Why do you think television was considered such a huge jump from radio? If hearing conversations, discussions, stories, and all the rest was sufficient, television would never have taken hold. We need both. The power of verbal content as well as what's being transmitted non-verbally. Get your face out of your mobile. You'll get ahead farther at work if during team meetings or group discussions, which is where people are most likely to train their eyes on their devices, you lift your eyes up to what's going on in front of you. You will glean valuable clues about what's really going on that others will miss, putting you ahead of the pack. Similarly, with your friends and family, get your eyes up where they belong, on the people you're actually interacting with in the flesh, not the ones you're communicating with via technology. Remember what our moms used to say to us? "Look me in the eye when you talk to me." Well, that was because instinctively Mom knew she could suss out what was really going on with you when you looked at her. So too can you suss out what's really going on with your loved ones by looking at them when you're conversing. And nature? Oh boy, the joys you miss when you're fixated on a screen. Try it sometime. Take a walk somewhere in nature, techno-free, and notice all the life around you. Or even down a busy city street, take a walk with your device off and stowed, and notice all that you'd have missed otherwise. Yes, our technology is incredible and powerful. Yes, I make huge use of all of my devices and love them dearly, but I love the off button too. Life is much more interesting when taken in fully with both eyes and ears. Thank you for listening to Up, and check out my latest book, Phoenix Rising: Surviving Catastrophic Loss, Fires, Floods, Hurricanes, and Tornadoes. If you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques, please visit my website, noelnelson.com, or take a look at my Meet the Amazings Facebook page. Until next time, be well and take care.